Time now for your market recap, brought to you by MyMoneyJA.com, the official data partner of Money Media. Get 10% off your subscription with the code MONEYMISSION. The JSE combined index was mostly flat last week. 128 stocks traded across the main and junior markets for the week ending Friday, May 18, 2025. 54 made gains, 63 lost value, and 11 stayed the same. 137 million shares changed hands on the Jamaican dollar market, valued at $724 million. TransJam was the week's most traded stock, with 43 million shares changing hands. It started the week at $3.66. Wigton traded the second most shares. The stock's price was unchanged to open Monday at $1.22. And One-on-One rounded out last week's most traded stocks. Now let's see who had the biggest gains of the week. ISP Finance was the JSE's top stock, up 32% to open the week at $11.50. JetCon had the second biggest gain, up 19.5%, and Margaritaville Turks rounded out the top stocks, up 19%. On the losing side now, KLE Group was the week's biggest loser. The stock lost 20% to start the new week at 92 cents. Medical disposables and supplies fell 16%, and Dolphin Cove lost 14% to close out the week at $12.09. Over on the Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange, the composite index gained 7 points, or about 1% last week. NCBFG was the TTSE's most traded stock. It opened Monday at $2.19 TT. Scotiabank Trinidad and Tobago was the market's top gainer, up 7% to start the week at $53.73 TT. And on the losing side, One Caribbean Media fell 10% to open Monday at $2.70 TT. Over in the U.S., the Dow Jones was up about 2% last week, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ gained nearly 3%. It was a rough week for motorists at the pumps last week, as gas and diesel prices were all up $3.06. In foreign exchange trading, it took an average $159.16 Jamaican to purchase $1 US last Friday. That's $1.03 less than the week before. $1 Canadian cost an average $115.20 Jamaican. $1 British pound cost $211.70 Jamaican, and you could buy €1 for $179.23 Jamaican on average. Finally, on the crypto markets, Bitcoin prices were mostly flat over the past 5 days, trading at $103,594 on Monday. However, Ethereum dipped 6%, trading at $2,443 on Monday. Market Recap was brought to you by MyMoneyJA, the official data partner of Money Media.